Man, I had a great workout today. I started my day with some good cardio, got a good night's sleep, had a good breakfast, actually a smoothie that I make every morning. And then I had an incredible workout this evening. And guess what? Now I'm tired. My body is tired and I know I'm going to sleep good tonight. And I'm on this journey of health and I'm bringing all of you along with me. And my best friend, one of my best friends happens to be the owner of My Body Health and Wellness, and I hit him up for everything because he knows everything and it drives me insane. And a lot of times when I ask questions and he gives me answers, I can feel brain cells popping, but he has good answers and they're science based. He's an expert in this field. And so I enlisted him for free to join me because he loves helping people and he feels sorry for me and he helps me. And I know he'll help you too if you're interested because he is the owner of My Body Health and Wellness and it's what he loves. Here's the thing I'm trying to figure out today, John. My body's tired. I can feel it. I'm 50. I've been going hard. I'm working hard. I'm trying to keep up with my gorgeous wife and kids and work out and crazy hard in business. How can I keep my body recovering and keep, it feels a little bit depleted, if I'm being honest. Like I've hit it as hard as I can. How can I recover? Give me some tips to recover, to keep my energy. That way, when I wake up tomorrow, I can go hard again.
Love it. I mean, this is probably something that a lot of people can relate with. Hell, I'm not quite to 50 yet, but I kind of go through the same thing. So there's a couple facets that you can look at here to really address this issue. The number one thing that a lot of guys, especially age 50 or I'm 35, testosterone. Testosterone can be a compound that really drops with age. It literally every single year as you get older, above the age of 25, you're going to lose at least 1% of your testosterone every year. And that just compounds and it gets worse and worse and worse. And that there's nothing you can do about that. And it's hard. And a lot of foods actually, this comes back to food. There are many foods that actually increase estrogen levels and suppress testosterone that we're eating that people just aren't even aware of.
Hmm.
So testosterone needs to be something that needs to be addressed. Instead of just saying, hey, you need TRT, that's not the right way to address this. You need to know where you're at first. So I encourage everyone listening to this, go get labs. Like you may be an incredible businessman listening to this. You may know every cost of every part of your business down to the penny. But how many of you guys know what your blood sugar levels are? How many of you guys know what your testosterone levels are? You know all that stuff about your business and you're an incredible businessman, but you don't know jack about your health. You don't know what's going on in your body. So if you don't know what's going on in your body, the first thing you need to do is get data. You need the data that you can then create action steps for. So one thing you're going to want to do, you're going to want to get a total testosterone level, but honestly, this is not enough. You want to also make sure that you're getting a free testosterone level because that's the testosterone that is actually available to your muscle in your bloodstream.
Hmm.
Much different number. Many people can come in and look normal on their total, but it's a whole nother story when it comes to the free because there can be many reasons. Number one reason is high sex binding. In a lot of clinics, they only pull that total because it's a much cheaper test. That free testosterone level is a much, much more expensive test by a factor of like 5x at least. So they try to get around this by calculating that value. But honestly, any clinic you go to, regardless if it's us, make sure you're asking your practitioner, are they actually drawing the free testosterone or are they calculating it? And if they tell you they're calculating it, I'd be looking for another practitioner. Now,
Hmm.
there are some other things you can do here as well outside of hormones. You guys may or may not have heard of red light therapy. They have red light therapy. It's incredible for many things from aesthetics to energy levels to inflammation, which can be a major, major cause of your body just feeling gross and low energy and all of these things. Lactic acid when you're running. This is a form of inflammation. So to help your body speed through the processing of all that lactic acid, you can use specific wavelengths of light that actually are red. And we see the color red, we see a wavelength. So they make these beds that kind of look like tanning beds. They make panels too, but the beds are the best. And you can go to these clinics and just sit in the bed for a period of time and they work pretty well. Another way is with PEMF. This is something we like to use as well. We actually use Align mats. We can put a link below as well. Or you can go and find another PEMF mat. doesn't necessarily have to do with us. Just understand that PEMF stands for pulsed electromagnetic field. So basically what you're doing is you're taking a frequency and you're pushing it into your body. Now, if you're looking for mats, make sure that the mat has a right spin component, because as waves travel, they travel in spirals. So a lot of mats can be left spin, and that's not really going to help you. It's not going to penetrate very deeply. So make sure it has right spin, and you want to make sure that you're able to hit more than just one wave that you're able to send. So if you're just having a grounding mat that's 7.83, sure, it's going to help some, but you want some adjustability. You want to be able to hit like 14 hertz or 39 hertz or some of these other values so that you're able to really quickly recover and use programming to hit more than just the grounding aspect. And then obviously, if you kind of stack multiple things together, you can really, really do a lot in this field. And I'll throw one more tip out there for you too. I would look into the peptide space. There are certain peptides that you can actually get into that are growth hormone secretagogues. One that we offer is Somorelin. Ipamorelin is another, CJC 1295. There are many. We won't get into that right now. That's another video. But you can actually get your body to produce its own growth hormone naturally by just sending a signal to your brain, which is the peptide, to produce more of it. Now, imagine how much safer this is than if you are ingesting human growth hormone that will grow every organ in your body. It's much safer to literally take a peptide, which is literally just a collection of amino acids. That's all it is. You're just sending signals to your brain to naturally produce more growth hormone, which happens to be one of the best anti-aging things you could ever possibly imagine. There are many other peptides that we can talk about as well. Again, that's another video. But these are some very simple things that you can incorporate into your life to really move the needle when it comes to recovery and longevity.
Man, that is good. You had me at anti-aging right there. I'm 50. And you know what? Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. You know, John, I was talking to someone today and they were telling me that they found a place to get some testosterone and that they're taking, and they were like talking about how cheap it was. And oh, we got this place. It's, man, it's only this much. And I said, well, where is it? And I mean, I'm not trying to knock the place. It's basically like picking up gas station pizza. Listen, you guys would never take your spouse or your significant other or first date and take them out for some gas station pizza. You wouldn't do it because you cherish your pizza and your food more than that. Well, guess what? We're talking about our body. We're talking about our health. We're talking about our life. Stop going to the discount place to get your supplements. Stop going to TikTok and Google and finding your answers, because listen, if you're anywhere in the political space, anywhere in the religious space, anywhere in the sports world, you can find any information you want on Google, and who knows what's real and is it. Be like me. Find an expert. I just happen to be fortunate enough that one of my best friends is an expert. And guess what? I'll give him up to you too. So if you have questions for John, I'm going to volunteer you. I'm putting his link in on my show notes. Click it, ask him questions. I promise you he'll answer them. It's what he does. It's what he loves. And it's what he's an expert at. Guys, stop guessing with your health. And if you're trying to recover, if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling exhausted and you're trying to continue working out, you're trying to continue working hard in business, do all the things. I love what you said, John. That resonated with me. Listen, you know how much money's in your checking account. You know the metrics of your business. You know the KPIs that people are supposed to hit to be successful, but you don't know this data in your body. Don't talk to somebody who's not getting the right data for you, because this matters. Thank you. Join me in this absolute relentless pursuit of health. Join me in this. Let's go.